The Honorable Assistant Minister, representatives from JICA, representatives of the regional and international organization, CEOs of the 5 Central Division Municipal Council, officials from Ministry of Education, government officials, officials from my ministry, the management and principal of Rishikul Sanatan College, students and teachers from the Central Division. Bala and a very good morning to you all. It is my privilege and honor to be here this morning to launch the National World Environment Day 2018. The World Environment Day marks a very important day in the global calendar, and I must add, even more importantly, in our lives. Today, everyone globally is reminded to take ownership of their environment. Today, we are expected to actively pledge our protection of the earth. It is the day where the global communities take time to reflect, make plans, renew commitments, and make new ones, and put into actions and initiatives towards the protection of our environment. Since it began in 1974, the World Environment Day has grown to become a global platform for public outreach. It is widely celebrated in over 100 countries. Environmental issues cannot be solved individually by one country on its own. Environmental issues are local as well as global. As mentioned earlier on, this year's World Environment Day theme, Beat Plastic Pollution, is a call for all of us to come together to combat one of the greatest environmental challenges of our time. It is a timely reminder to us all on the increasing magnitude of the plastic pollution faced worldwide today. Risk it brings not only to human health, but to our rivers and streams, to our coastal areas, to our marine life. More importantly, the theme invites us all to consider how we can make changes to our everyday lives. How we can take steps to reduce the heavy burden of plastic pollution on our natural environment, our wildlife, and our own health. Plastic bags are one of the modern means that we seem to unable to live without. However, there have also been negative environmental and public health impact associated with the disposal of plastic bags. They are responsible for causing pollution, killing wildlife, and using up the resources on Earth because plastic bags consume large quantities of raw materials for its production. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a single plastic bag, imagine, can take up to 1,000 years to decay completely. 1,000 years. Can you believe it? Yes or no? That's the fact. This makes the bag stay in the environment longer, in turn leading to great build-up on the natural landscape. In other words, the more plastic bags you use, the greater the chance of environmental damages. Previous researches have also shown that rural communities have often used plastics, especially plastic bags, as means of lighting fire, which thus releases the gases in the environment. You know, we tend to forget all these things. We are very smart putting light to the plastic bag, but we really don't know the damages that it happens. These are known to cause disease, birth defects, cancer, and immune system disorder. A case study reported that as many as 100,000 whales turtles and birds have been reported to die every year, mainly because of plastic in their environment. How many? How many? 100,000. How many? 100,000. Very good. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we do not give much thought, as I mentioned earlier on, when lighting a match to ban plastics, not realizing or caring that plastics can release fumes into the environment, in turn taking the air pollution to much higher risk. One of the main disadvantages of plastic bags is that they are not easily renewable and are generally harder to even recycle. The reason behind this is that they are made of petrochemicals, a non-renewable source of energy. Plastics are made out of? Very good. They can be recycled, but not as easily as paper bags. Ladies and gentlemen, to bring us closer to home, a plastic bag study conducted by the Department of Environment in my ministry have revealed that the minimum number of plastic bags used annually is around, guess anybody? It has been said in a lot of forums, workshops. How many? 50 to 60 million. Wow, who's doing this? Thank you, to be very honest. It's us. Imagine, 50 to 60 million. This figure is not from thin air. A study was carried out, and the study revealed that around 50 to 60 million here in our country. On this special occasion, I am delighted to announce that the Fiji government and the Japanese government will be signing of an agreement on solid waste management project known as the Japanese Technical Cooperation Project for the promotion of regional initiative on solid management in the Pacific Island countries, or JPRISM 2. This program basically promotes 3R. 3R, I want to see somebody hands up. What? Tell me quickly, 3R. 4R. 5R. Okay, we haven't reached there, so don't worry. Secondly, my ministry in promoting solid waste management and 3R program will officially launch the distribution of recycling bins to schools who have been in the program, basically 3R program. And I believe it will be distributed today or launched today, the bins. This program would also create awareness on recycling plastic materials such as plastic packaging and PET bottles among students in schools. Considering this significant global environment problem caused by plastic, government is currently inviting all Fijian citizens to join the fight in beating plastic pollution. Be part of our National Environment Day celebration, which would be launched at a divisional level and celebrated for the month of June, with the hope of delivering key message of dealing with the growing threat and risk from plastic pollution. We need to take collective action to take care of our environment. It can be done only when we will keep our eyes open and be active to bring some positive changes within ourselves and the environment. We should make our children aware about these issues so that they can be the active agents of this campaign in future. We could have organized this launch somewhere at Albert Park or at a bigger ground, But the whole reason why we have brought this launch to this school, because we know that you are the agent for change. And we know, and I'm very hopeful, that you will change this. Put your hands up, who will be part of this environment program. What about you people? You don't want to be part of environment? Thank you. And my plea to children gathered here this morning is to take individual and collective action on issues covered during World Environment Day. I'm sure your teachers and schools will participate in programs under my ministry and generally under the strong and positive leadership of the Fiji's first government, especially on lead issues on the environment as exemplified by the chair and the lead role in COP23 by our own Honorable Prime Minister. All organizations and individuals are encouraged to support and mark this event by engaging in activities that address plastic litter problem during this period of national campaign. Please, that does not mean that come July you forget about plastics. That because they were campaigning for the month of June, we were actively involved in it. Now June is over, we forget about plastic. No. It has to be a continuous effort by each one of us. All organizations and individuals are encouraged to support and mark this event by engaging in activities that addresses plastic litter problem during this period of national campaign. Following today's national launch, the Northern campaign will be launched on the June 11th and Western campaign on the 18th of June. We are grateful to the Ministry of Education for allowing school children to participate in the oratory and poster competition at district level. So what will happen now, we will have a oratory contest at a district level, then the winners will participate at the divisional, and the winners from the divisional will take part in the national oratory contest. This is an important platform to showcase their knowledge and talents towards addressing plastic pollution in our country. Let's listen to our children and understand their plea to save our environment for their generation to come. To beat plastic pollution, we need to entirely rethink our approach to designing, producing, and using plastic products. Our goal is to foster the dialogue that leads to new models for plastic production and consumption. Individuals, the private sector, and policymakers all have critical roles to play. To show our national commitment to address plastic bag pollution, I sincerely request that everyone pledges this morning, right now, no straw, to mark this Global Environment Day celebration and campaign for the whole month of June 2018. This could be done by ensuring that whenever we are ordering drinks from restaurants or shops or retail outlets, we could politely request for a no straw. So, how many of you will do that? I want to know. Really, I want to know. Huh? That's why we have environment like this. No straw. Right? As I have said earlier on, it is the responsibility of everyone. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, it is my hope that by the end of today's national launch event for the Central Division, you would have learned important ways. Number one, make a national impact. And that is, we can all play our part in reducing plastic pollution. Use today to show your family and friends or how your business organization will take action to address plastic waste and reduce your plastic footprint. 2, inspire others. The day is a fantastic opportunity to inspire people we know, including families and friends, staff within your business organization, to take action to reduce, reuse, and recycle plastic in the workplace and at homes. 3. Join the movement. Be part of something bigger on this World Environment Day and show how collective actions can have huge results. Register your event with our ministry through the Department of Environment so that we can share your activities with the National World Environment Day community. Our friendly Department of Environment staff present here will be too happy to show you how this can happen. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I would like to acknowledge Miss Nasori. Can you please stand up? My apologies. We have Miss Nasori here. She has been promoting about our environment during the last carnival that we had at Syria Park. Thank you so much. With these few words, I sincerely wish our country the very best in this year's 1 month-long Environment Day celebration. Now I have much pleasure in declaring the launching of the 2018 Central Division Beach Plastic Pollution Day campaign open. Thank you and Vinaka.
The handing over of recycling bins. Thank you. On behalf of the government of Fiji, the launch of the